can feel the velocity as we get into the game, or will Oblivion Force be able to obliterate as Chimay and No Man, they're gonna get the takedowns here. Quick aggression from the defense. Deathmaker will get one. Furious Meow with the answer, but VLT, they're already losing out to the players, but Deathmaker bringing Deaths onto 2.
Yep, that's right. It is finally a 3 versus 2 situation here. They're not scared. Our Deathmaker playing on the aggressive gets a 3-piece. They get that 4. Will it be a
kind of push? But Velocity now getting insult towards its A community. Also, Hell FF. He's been popping off. Honestly, Hell FF is someone to watch out for. But Q right now, watch over by Amar. Really do coming into this series.
Yep, that's right. And the only thing that Velocity has are the Spectres. The run and gun is possible.
Ash forces the side of Oblivion Force back on the way. Furious Meow though with a takedown, but the entry is still real. Velocity coming on through, put the wall on the left-hand side, and this is gonna be a plant towards the right here. They still have control though for Oblivion Force to try and contest, and Furious Meow is not done.
One enemy remains.
Look at that, immediately one after the other. Health will be getting at least one in return. That's Hypathor out of the game. Health all alone right now. Can he do anything out of that? Not quite, and this is the round where finally Oblivion Force just takes it home.
For the rest of the fight, already used those Barrier Orbs and Slow Orbs. Happy to just go for the duel instead.
Oh,
this has to be Velocity. Also looking to see if they can exploit maybe some overextensions of the side of Oblivion Force. No Man though still gets one. Q is there, and you have to respect the mechanical prowess of the first seed of the HK Taiwan.
He had an idea that someone was there, but he wasn't sure.
How about navigation though, and Oblivion Force already anticipating any kind of angle here from Velocity, but right to Ace. Holds things together. Busy though with a bow and arrow, and he does get surprised by the chamber from the yellow box. Not only that, Furious Meow shoot Velocity right now.
Yeah. Oh man, they actually. But the thing is, OF is just able to just hit the bricks if they want to, but he says, no man, go. Sage Wall just saving them. This is the new wall, I suppose, when you want to plant all the way onto B. They have the site. And the problem is, Oblivion Force, they had all the area. Not too sure why they gave up so much space to Oblivion Force. And Oblivion Force, they're the kind of team that's like, they're just so oppressive once they can get the positions or angles, but No Man coming in from the back, immediately has to go on the aggressive to avoid that. Right to Ace, does find Chimay out of the way. The Sheriff does come out, spams it out. He can't see anything, but will get caught out on the side. Amaterasu was pretty much ready for him. And there it is. That's the end of that. VLT.
Pipe so far through the main. This is a shot though, and he's just in front of everyone. Reloading. Velocity with a punish Chimay from up top. Hell of FF though with the takedown. Velocity right now with control of A side, even goes for the risk, but someone needs to protect the teammate, and Fibor is there for the takedown. Hypathor from above. 4v2 for now for Velocity. They're able to get away with that one and punish No Man and his misses.
Yep, that's right. Look at how many utilities were used. Hypathor is still up now. They are gonna find out. No, he just misses it and he gets one in the back, but look at that. Deathmaker was pretty much ready for him, and Amaterasu just wraps it all up. Context, we always see Velocity has the higher advantage compared to OF in general. Look at that. No Man does find health in return. He tried to get a double, but doesn't quite get it. Will it be a triple? Not quite as well. Vibor will stop that rate of terror. Chimay does trade that out right to Ace. Will stop Chimay in return. Deathmaker so deep into the site. Knives already out. When you think about this, is the second time he has it, and they're only so early into the game. Hypathor trying to get some information here. But look at that, knives come out immediately. He gets one. Amaterasu will get Q in return, and then suddenly it's a 2 versus 3, very close. VLT just showing why they're the best in S. Immediately you get shut down. It's so hard for Oblivion Force to do anything. But in a way right now, look at that. Immediately Deathmaker gets one. He knows there's another one there. So there's going to be a second for him. In terms of gunplay, Deathmaker is just so good, and that's the reason why his team is just so easily getting onto the site. It has to be because of Deathmaker. It's just making it so hard for anyone to even peek through. Look at that. Immediately he spots someone out. Furious Meow can't do anything. Does get tagged as well.
He peeks out, and he's seen Deathmaker with the right position at the right time. Over and out though, through where Chimay's trying to come from. And while he's getting the decayed here, gets on the outside. Time is running on out. Oblivion Force still has to be careful. No one's watching Spike! Oh, they finally realized it! Oh, Vibor, you have to save this for the team! He needs to get the takedown! No one will get 2 though! That got scary for Velocity Gaming, but they will get the round a little too eager. hunting the operator.
What else with you guys? Yeah!
I watched you leave the spike alone and just like shop for skins, but right now Velocity is shopping for real estate and they're getting a good deal out of it. First takedown on the Hypathor, they get the spike plant even, and Oblivion Force looking a little desperate on device. They did go for the operator, but Nomad's already dead. Amaterasu there as well. Kitchen now cleaned up nicely by Velocity, making a meal out of Oblivion Force, and this is just as clean as can be. And notice this, that we have that maker here. Oh, he's dead though, but Lore will get the trade onto, well, Nomad. What I notice is as Velocity are getting these kills, it's a very rifle-heavy comp. Has Deathmaker actually whipped out an operator? Not so far. Vibordo with 3 right bases there, and I was just pointing out the fact, and then Velocity decides to basically end the round, and there you go, we're done with the half!
Sir play is coming.
See it though, if this pinch can work. Backline being watched over by Q, goes inside the tube, 0-point shock darts, preventing the peek going out, and Velocity! They set up a trap well, just encasing Q in a metal coffin in the middle. So it's 5v4. They did use a lot of utilities though for that one pickoff. The Blue Force setting up the wall there as well. Nomad will find onto Amaterasu. Great angle here from Nomad to get 2. And he might be the man to watch out for. Chimay gets on the board as well. And this is Oblivion Force getting the fight that they want. The fisticuffs are there, and Oblivion Force will win out the pistol. Maybe too much of utilities to tell everyone else that it's Oblivion Force coming their way. We'll see now what else they can do. Only one more flash available here from Amaterasu, but before does get the takedown onto Chimay. Oblivion Force, the spike is nowhere near the site as of yet, as much as they'd like. But Nomad now will peek it and open things up for the HK Taiwan side. 2 here for Nomad. He's really the guy to watch here. 4v3 so far, though it's Hash as the spike's gonna get planted.
Yup, that's right. Nomad just really making it that much space, as much as the Deathmaker was doing earlier. Health turn for the side there, but Q is just ready for that. Amaterasu trades him out. But you can think about it, immediately switches out his gun. Gonna try and get Furious Meow out of the way. But look at where they are. They are coming in from multiple angles. They are isolated. There's no crossfire that's coming through. But look at that from the side. They are coming from 2 angles there. He is very aware that Hypathor's on their side. Deathmaker finds no man in return. But the question is, how is Deathmaker going to get onto site? It is a situation where he's all alone. It's a 1 versus 2. If he can isolate them, that wouldn't be an issue. But for now, I think he's gonna have to back off. He has no choice. Hypathor gonna find him in the back here, but who is just faster at the initial shots here? It's gonna be Amaterasu actually.
Yeah, it's just
on B, and look at how fast they move. They can go really quiet and really just go on the aggressive. And the rotates, unfortunately, from VLT is just a little bit too slow. Viva was all alone. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, as you can see it here. Oblivion Force now. Time ticking. Kudo might be the linchpin out of nowhere. Backstab is real. No man gonna get 3. And right to Ace, the only one to survive before the clutch moment. Finds a second there. Collected nature of this Sova. But really the numbers on the other side looking to shut him down. Dart though does come. Will get broken. 3v1. Look at the hunt from Oblivion Force. They still want the fight. They're just not gonna accept.
They're looking for him. Will you double 1 to no? That's a double peek. Oblivion Forces, once they get all that space, they're pretty much ready to hold, and it's just so hard to do anything. But Q does get Vibor out of the way. Yes, it is a trade, but it's still really annoying.
And this is now 4v4. Surprise is all the way towards that B side, and Chimay finds a takedown on the right. The Ace, not the best arsenal for Velocity whatsoever. They committed so much to try and hold that A side, but no man just does not miss and still finds the head of Amaterasu anyway. Up on top, Chimay now catching out Deathmaker. LFF does find 2 to make that 3 even. Might have a chance here. He does have the res, but we'll go for the heal instead. Now then, Oblivion Force backing away. Time is ticking. Might not have the time. Doesn't even have the life to do so. 3 Oblivion Force has done. They went for the commit towards that A site. What happens? Oblivion Force says, okay, let's just back on away. And this time, it's even harder. HellFF, he's gone from this round. No more second chances whatsoever. Operator making its mark. It's Deathmaker now with the op himself. Haven't seen it too much in this game. The Hunter's Fury is the call. Oblivion Force gonna completely ignore it yet again. They back on the way. Great suppress though to just put the Jet lower on the ground. Amaterasu and Q with the trays there. We have that Taker getting the head of Hypathor. And Q finally gonna be removing the KO from the equation. But look at Oblivion Force. You don't expect this on the defense that they're right behind you. And the Spike's planted 3v1 before. Can he actually clutch it a little bit? Yeah, and just Velocity cannot catch a break. But it just works on the attack because these guys know that this is the way they play. And Velocity,
you really love to see them play that way. So now let's take a look at these two teams. What exactly can they do? But Furious Meow communicating, which is something that we saw in the beginning, but it's not now. Amaterasu from playing from the back there will be walking straight into that slow Vibor finds Furious Meow. We're doing a double peek for a second there, but not quite getting a second. Q from the side, immediately one tap to the head. Hell FF.
30 seconds left.
As much as he needs for his team if he can.
Yeah, finally we're getting it back for Velocity. The bodyguard system. You saw it there many times. Amaterasu, that would have been such a bad scenario with the fragment out. But Hell FF and Vibor, the protection is real. Especially Viper a while ago. Deathmaker though with the blades. 10 seconds left, no man. He's not even... Okay, he's now gonna go for the save. I was like, is he really gonna push this? He still wants more frags? Is he that greedy for the takedowns? But now he's pinched. And Velocity will take the turf.
We've seen that earlier, and we've seen that again in attack. But Deathmaker now with the up.
Now then, the board though is gonna get spotted, and he's peeked by the chamber in time. We will play from Oblivion Force so far. They will now regroup just a little bit to set up that spike plant, but Amaterasu, he is one god to watch out for, and he'll get the takedown. Hypathor now, non-believer there to get the takedown. Q also stepping on up when he needs to the most. And just out of nowhere in the middle, there's the control here from Oblivion Force. Suddenly a different kind of plan here for the side of OF. They were looking towards that A side, and Velocity did not expect this coming. Deathmaker though, shot flies, and will get the takedown.
Hypathor as well as Furious Meow. The question is, can they outgun? And immediately there is the recon dart, but
this side, thanks to their initial setup, but up close and personal. Oh, he misses Amaterasu, pushes him forward. Already getting two. Finally, No Man will see him, and No Man is not done. He's the rock, he's the island, and he's the one to watch out for here for Oblivion Force. But Deathmaker will have his number now to make it 2v2. Spike though, ticking on away. Wall is placed. Just be a bother. And question now lands. What will Deathmaker do next here? Picks up the rifle instead. Velocity trying to play protection, but the flank is potentially the problem from above. Q is there. Vibor now with the defuse. Shots do come. Classic is out, and Q will get the takedown. Vibor lets it go. Will get the kill, and map point finally for Velocity. It's just such a hunt here from Oblivion Force. It's like Jaws, the shark is circling around you, but this time Velocity is able to stay on land.
Yeah, that's right, and you gotta...
Heart-stopping moments, courtesy of Oblivion Force. But right now, Deathmaker wants to stop this.
Oh my god, that trade!
The trade, exactly that! How
very painful. But for now, this is the wall. They are gonna try and isolate the other team from any rotates. There is the revive coming out. Vibor stepping up, and Q suddenly is now out of the way. And look at how hard it is for them to play retakes here, especially with this Viper's pick. Amaterasu playing inside as well. Vibor gets another one. Teammate will be one. There's a 3-piece for that, but Furious now will be returning the favor. And here's OF now with the revive as well, making it a little bit more safe. At least it's a 2 versus 3 situation. A little bit more on this winnable side, but they said no. Doesn't matter if how many people you revive.
Skillful enough to hang out with the rest of SEA. Kinda looked over, and well, Deathmaker will be looking at Q, who was ill-prepared.
Short. It's a good dink that he actually does manage to find. Dashes in 2 players, but somehow survives and gets a kill on top of that. So, oh, well, they're doing phenomenally here, but trades are coming in, and it's going to be a 2v3 at the end of it. VLT have managed to find a foothold, a strong one, into this round as the spike does go down forward. Spike side's a very good opportunity for VLT to make this happen, but their aiming player's already been dealt with. So now just a double heaven push coming in here towards that site. Amaterasu is going to have to open things up, and he's already... Oh my god, it's actually him low on HP. He gets taken out. Now it's a 1v2. Deathmaker's just holding the line. Aggressive coming from Deathmaker. He does have support, but it's towards A side they go. No Man is found on No Man's land as he does get removed quite handily. 3 HP and Igor toying with fire here. Could have gotten spammed through the wall, but he survives. but it's going to be a nice crossfire.
That gets the space that Oblivion Force needs. But as I say that, LFF is saying hello right to Ace there with the right to get the takedown. But Chimay, 2 in a row for the Shadows though. Interesting enough for Furious Meow. He stays there right to Ace.
Far away from that trade. Deathmaker is going to make that contact. No, it's Hypathor who actually does. That's going to open up the A side quite a bit here. Now, Vibor knows that he's in a lot of trouble. Has to hold this hell site all on his lonesome. They're spread out.
Standing ahead.
VLT, they're in a lot of trouble. That recon dart should be perfect. Lands squarely on his feet. With 12 seconds left, they make their way onto the site. Spike tap goes down. They're toying, jiggle peeking right around this corner here. Hypathor low on HP. Will call for backup the moment it's been planted, but he wins one. He wins both, and Vibor isolates the fight to
bother if ever they decide to go for the commitment. Deathmaker though now. Cloudburst is there. Oblivion Force will push on through. And here comes HellFF. Deathmaker though with another fight. Deathmaker with a third. And it's time for Velocity to try and pop up. But Q, he's there with 2 instead. And it's now 2v2 as the Sheriffs are online before those stuck in the boathouse. Can he roll out of this one? Not gonna happen. All up now to Amaterasu though as the lockdown will be committed. Spikes being planted. Amaterasu slowly through the speedway. Might see the Sova coming. And it's Q who finds the 3K anyway. A thrifty win from Oblivion.
the Carney, and then that you
No. But oh no, that's a juggle gone wrong.
Don't imagine that we'll be able to cut anything off. Oh no, he misses the shot. Pulls out the short, he wins anyway. And the shot, this is scrappy around to say the least. But still, numbers whittling down for both teams. 3v4. Spike does get planted. No man. Pull out his operator. That nets him another kill here. But there's still a lot of work to be done for VLT side. They have to clear B main. It's going to be tough here. Good flash. Amaterasu finds one. The trade frag just not there. Not there at all because Amaterasu making mincemeat of the B main presence. They find themselves in a 2v2 as Kiyu is low in HP, but can they pull it off yet again here? Smoke fades away. Could be the right time for them to get into that site. Oh, right to Ace with the 180! But it's now a 1v1, and now Tarasu finishes things off with a nice triple kill. Help them clear site a little bit longer. It's going to be Hypathor who actually does get the kill. He gets a double right there. He finds 2 with a Hunter's Fury. Now the short push comes through. Cloud Burst pushes through it, and Q somehow wins that as well. So these kills coming out of absolutely nowhere forces VL.
This is another case in point. It was such a secure site take that
no one to follow up just yet. They're gonna leave. Oh, that's a great defense. The crossfire holds for now, and they shut down 2. They still have to find 3 more right behind this wall. Ooh, exposes his shoulder just enough for Deathmaker to get that peek. Can't get the headshot, but quickly traded off. That's going to be VLT to find, yet again, the
crucial kill a while ago through the smoke anyway. Flash comes on now. Fragment now from Materasu to prompt the push. But HellFF will take advantage anyway. Peek on that. No man now with the trade. Hunter's Fury is there. Paranoia into play. Multitudes of utilities and ultimate.
That information. Hunter's Fury came out, no hesitation. They decide to pop that guy. Gets another one. 3 kills for him. 2 off the back of that brilliant Hunter's Fury. So the utility usage from VLT, pretty much sparkling at the moment. Furious Meow will almost bit the dust right there. Toying on the edge of that shock dart, but gonna get that pick off. He plays sometimes aggressively, sometimes passively, but aggression comes in from No Man as he does find the first kill. A nice double, could be a triple, runs out of blades, switches to a frenzy. Is it enough? No, his teammates pick up the pieces as Furious Meow picks up the 3rd kill on this round, brought to a 2v5. And this ego is just turned.
And as Chimay turns on the round, he knows Amaterasu is coming. Fragment so to be a bother. Right smack dab in the center. Amaterasu and HellFF with the takedown now. With Velocity, they're running out of time. Furious now with the 3K anyway. And it's 6-5. The thrill.
Now that it's not in the picture, see what they can do. It's going to be Nomad to actually get that pick onto Amaterasu. Traded by Health.
30
before
seconds
B4.
left.
Still a couple of seconds here before that lockdown does disperse, but it's going to be a nice couple of kills here by Health. He finds a nice triple. Still switches on over before. Ooh, misses the shot completely. But he pulls out his ultimate Chimay in this 2v1 Health. They know where Health is. But they only have 10 seconds to go plant the spike. No time to really reposition. But Health looking for the ace right now. Can he get it? 1v1, low HP on Chimay. Very doable, and he hits the headshot with the ace as he gets the advantage here on that halftime security.
Now though, out in the open, putting that spike right in between.
This pistol, ace side open, flank coming in. It's going to be the kills from OF. They take 3 without a trade at all. But Amaterasu and Deathmaker, they've gotten 2. Still a lot of work to be done for Deathmaker. In the 1v3, I don't know. hard to isolate from
Q to anchor down these sides, maybe no matter with the initial kill, but he's the one who's dead first to the hand of Vibor. Furious Mando, so as the fragments will force the Killjoy to back on way. Vibor though comes on through the middle, and we'll get the takedown onto Hyperdor. Spikes planted in the 4v3. Deathmaker though, making quick work of Furious Meow. Does seem like he's hands that cats, and then now Amaterasu does get a kill after Q gets one. Chimay now the only one left. Deathmaker though juggling the guns, but eventually the weight.
Meow. It's the survivability, the fight or flight, and he chose flight, and it worked out. His utility, however, has been dwindled away. A lot of utility is gone from the OF side. Or to retake this one. You still have an owl drone, comes out, identifies one, no man finds a pick, Q gets another. Now we're brought to a 3v4 to make that a 2, as Q finds another double, and it's Q again, a step up time and time again. He's found another.
Yes. But you make a really good point there, despite that. It's a new wave here as Deathmaker will wave your time. Thing is still, Q is still right there, ready with the lockdown, and if anyone can make this retake happen for Oblivion Force, it might be him. Chimado falls to the hand of LFF, and Velocity getting a bigger advantage.
In my bones, man, it's gonna go the distance.
It's because we talked
like
about
Michael
it.
Bolt. Well, towards B they do go. It's a full rush, classic, tested, tried and true, as Deathmaker gets the entry. Quick trade. They find a 4v3. Operator on the retake might elect to switch out on it as it does. The door does close down. Spike does go get planted.
Spike planted.
Spike's there. That was big kudos to Deathmaker because the utility honestly was a little too late from Vibor. Still got the kill anyway. So Velocity, they're gonna need to sync that up just a little bit more, but the nitpick doesn't really matter because it's 4v3 already. Chimado with a closer flash. Here we have now the 0 point flying on by Amaterasu. That's a really far off lob, but Hell FF. Vibor on the board. Furious Mount, the only one left. Suddenly defeat comes, and Furious Mount with the transfer onto the second one. But they're getting the hell out of there after the flash drive comes, and for Velocity, there's the punish now that we have been looking for. Velocity has been having that tendency to run out with the utilities, but they're usually saved by the teammates. Not that time, but Deathmaker now making it 4v4 anyway. Chimay right behind the boxes though. Furious Meow with a takedown off the Vibor, and it's a fragment. There is just no way out here for Deathmaker. Chimay, the chimes are ringing, and you can feel the wind blowing in favor of Oblivion Force, and less right to ace can become right to clutch. 1v3 though, breaking the window, and Q, he finds the head, and he is dead.
Towards B they go yet again, found a lot of success. No man can't. He didn't dash out.
Just completely caught off guard by the Aldron, and now right to ace, even from afar after HellFF gets to Paranoia Throne. But the thing is, Velocity has entrapped Furious Meow, but he will not go down without a fight. This is just a cat trying to claw his way out of the cage. HellFF though finally gets the third. And it's all up to Chimay here, sandwich between two, but can isolate the angles and the clashes. Goes after right to ace first, finds the corner towards B main and into the takedown, but LFF will say hello.
This is one of the great things about having Omen back into the meta. You have that fragging potential yet again.
With the Astra, the Gravity Well, Nova Pulses, they're in the way, and it slows down the pace to a crawl sometimes, but suddenly someone like the Omen can be cheeky with the angles and can just be willing to go for the duels anyway as soon as they unleash the Paranoias and Dark Covers. But this is just a round where Velocity has a huge advantage on the guns, and they will use that to push towards that B side. But if anyone can play the hero here for Oblivion Force, it's not No Man, he's already gone, but it might be Furious Meow. Lockdown is available here for Q. They break down the gates of the market. LFF though still ready to pop off. Headhunter fully loaded, but they know the Killjoy is coming from the spawn side. Turret is there. Amaterasu now waiting for the Killjoy to peek anyway. Furious Meow though too busy watching B main, and the backstab is real. They've ignored Amaterasu.
Timeout, tactical, just to sort out what OF want to do in this one. I do think that VLT, they've got OF on the ropes. They've shown that they can.
Force is now just fishing for a kill. They're unable to get it. So Presto is real. Deathmaker doesn't care because Hypathor will be his victim. Q though, a great trade peeking towards the middle. It's already looking to be an A take here from Velocity. Paranoia Throne cutting the assaults into a few waves here, and really a few times this right here, Ilu, as well as Oblivion Force, they can actually put a stop to this one.
They do, and the teleport outside. Thought for a second he might have been able to survive, but just doesn't. VLT, they're in the driving seat. They're in prime position to take this map, to continue on and fight as the sole representative of South Asia. However, health is low on HP, but Amaterasu makes up for it before as well. And Amaterasu closes